How you doing, guys? We're back, another beer review. We're going to be doing Propeller's Pumpkin Ale, 2011 version, this time around. This is the first time I've seen the Propeller Pumpkin Ale actually come in the regular 341 milliliter bottles, Canadian 12 ounces. This is their fall seasonal, just came out this week, I believe. Landed on the shelves. They're selling them in 6-packs now. Before that, it was 500 milliliter bottles in singles, and you probably, if you've been following this channel for a while, you probably see my review of that one. And I think I had that slightly, a couple months, really past the, the real sweet period where I should have had one. So that review, I'm starting to think maybe I had, like, kind of a, not expired, but, not as good as it should have been sort of bottle, right? So we're going to try it again here. This is on the thing. Where's the alcohol first? It's 5% alcohol by volume. Propeller Brewing Company, Halifax finest microbrewery, is pleased to offer our fall specialty, Propeller Pumpkin Ale. We make this ale using Howard Dill's world-famous Atlantic Giant pumpkins. Both of those are registered trademarks, apparently. With a special blend of spices. This is, of course, in addition to the usual ingredients: highest quality malted grains and hops, water, and yeast. Big pumpkins, big taste, best beer brewed here. Alright, so Propeller's Pumpkin Ale. Let's get into it. I do not know what spices are used in this one. I do not know if the recipe this year is any different than previous years. I'm just going to go into the assumption that it is not. Alright. Looks like apple juice in color, basically. Sort of a golden straw on the darker side of things. Bit of a fluffy white head there, about one finger. Let's go right to the aroma. I seem to recall I didn't get much of an aroma the previous edition that I reviewed. This one's a bit more stronger. This might be because the bottle's so fresh. It was brewed on the last week of September, so it's only 2 weeks ago. Or brewed, production date, bottled, I guess, almost. Very sweet, perfumey kind of spiciness to it. Smells a lot like nutmeg. There might be a little hint of cinnamon in there in the very back. That's about all I get. It doesn't have the sort of pumpkin pie complexity that a lot of pumpkin beers generally have. And I found that with last year's edition as well. It was much more on the side of just like a genuine, our beer tastes like pumpkins, rather than a pumpkin beer that, tastes more like pumpkin pie with all the different spices and all that sort of thing. It smells good. Almost gingery. Almost. Just almost. Alright, let's go right to the taste. Oh. Light mouthfeel, fairly, I wouldn't say totally watery. It's more, it is light-bodied, but it's not watery. Definitely a maltiness coming out. Comes out more in the mouthfeel than any real taste, though. The dominant note is the spices. Again, nutmeg is the one that really comes through. Yeah, big spicy finish, almost tricks you into thinking it's like a roasted malt character. I don't quite think it is, but oh, very spicy. Real underlying sweetness as well from the malts. Whatever hot presence is there is just to balance things out. I don't even really get much of a hot bitterness per se that I can detect. I suspect the IBUs on this are very, very low. Yeah, just like the whole finish is a big spicy nutmeg kind of thing. I don't even get the little bit of cinnamon that I got in the aroma. So it's a very, in a way, it's a very one-dimensional kind of pumpkin beer. I'm getting those spices. What else I get is generally just like actual legitimate pumpkin taste, like I did last year in the previous edition. Sort of coming out now. Just that pumpkin flavor goes over to the nutmeg and the spiciness, and that's it. That's pretty much it. I think I gave this a 3 out of 5 last year. I'm actually going to up it a bit because it tastes more fresh, tastes better. Might just because I had a bad bottle last year, or you know, past the best point of it kind of thing. I'm going to say 3.5 out of 5. It's still not a spectacular beer, but it is better fresh. Like, duh. Like I need to tell you that, right? So yeah, 3.5 out of 5 for Propeller's Pumpkin Ale 2011. So that's a solid 7. That's, you know, what Chad would say. A solid performer or whatever. It's not very complex. It's not going to wow you. There's definitely other pumpkin beers out there that just go crazy with spices and stuff. But if you're looking for something more subtle, something a little less complex, you know, straightforward, and something that's going to go good with the cooling of the weather, cooling of the season, you could do a lot worse than Propeller's Pumpkin Ale. Cheers, guys. We'll see you later.